Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Bear Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 17 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, entitled Passion. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links in the description box down below for the Patreon, the streams, everything in between. And last few episodes were really good. Reading that the Bewitched, Bewildered, Behooved, whatever the last one was written in a day just to kind of help Sarah go do SNL stuff is really dope. I thought about watching the clip of that, but I could probably do that down the line or just in my own personal time. It kind of took a sidetrack away from the main story, which is fine. It doesn't feel as like Monster of the Week or things of that nature with this show as I kind of felt with Supernatural. And I saw a lot of people say with Supernatural it was more character development, but some of their episodes genuinely felt like fillers. Sure, there was minor character development, but it only happened at the end of the episodes during the BM. It only happened at that side. Buffy does a really good job of incorporating those character moments throughout, even dealing with some of their side issues, which I think is pretty phenomenal. So we're going to hop into passions here. I'm going to put Jerry behind the scenes, and we can just hop right into it. This should be a Monday for you all. This is just quite a snowy day out here at the moment, which is very lovely. So let's go ahead and press play here, and we can get into it. Hopefully the audio is okay. Ooh. Starting off with some sexy ass music. What a weird double date they went on. Meanwhile, you don't even fucking see the Angelus is over here sucking neck. Bad Spidey sense, Buffy. Bad Buffy sense. It's a really good transition, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was very smooth. He said, fuck it, mask off. I don't even know how she could sleep at night because he's just invited in. He could just show up wearing these silky ass PJs. Look at him. Climbing in windows, snatching your people up. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husbands. You a sick fucking freaky ass little man, you know it?
What other choice do we have?
I mean, the way you're going about it's a little rapey though, if we're being honest. Ow.
He was in my room.
Nope.
Who?
Angel.
Fuck you mean who?
He was in my room last night.
Being a peeping Tom.
I invited him in my car once. That means he can come into my car whenever he wants.
Yep, you're doomed to having to give him and his vamp pals a lift whenever they feel like it.
Way to go, Cordy. So she's under the full acceptance of him being a vampire now. I feel like that had to have happened in the last few episodes. I just don't remember it. Or maybe I'm mistaken on that as well, and it just happened, and it happened off screen. But it sucks that there's no like loophole. Like you can't uninvite them. I feel like that should be an option, right? You can't come in now. Sorry.
He's just trying to provoke you, to taunt you, to goad you into some mishap of some sort.
The na-na-na-na-na-na approach to battle.
Yes, Xander, once more, you've managed to boil a complex thought down to its simplest possible form.
Giles, Angel once told me that when
He
was
said, "Boy, you
obsessed with
dumb."
Priscilla, the first thing he did was to kill her family.
Your mom.
I know.
Better fucking
I'm
not.
gonna have to tell
Not so good, actually. Since Angel lost his soul, he's regained his sense of whimsy.
Well, that sounds bad.
Oh, it's real
In
bad.
Buffy's bedroom. I need to drum up a spell to keep him out of the house.
That one.
Thank you.
It's very sweet of you, Miss Calendar.
So how's Buffy doing?
How do you think?
Not fucking great, girl.
I know you feel betrayed.
Why wouldn't they?
One of the unpleasant side effects of betrayal.
Yeah.
I was gonna fall in love with you.
Oof.
Oh God.
That's such a wild thing to say.
It's too late to take that back.
No, because your bangs and your eyelashes, and every time you blink, they move. Y'all sharing a big ass fucking Cinnabon? Is that an ox heart? I don't know what y'all eat.
What's wrong?
Looks like you got some Mrs. Dash right there on the table, but I could be wrong about that too.
There's nothing.
Come on, you can tell me anything. I've read all the parenting books. You cannot surprise
Or
me.
McCormick seasoning. That is a whole baby. You are eating a human baby. Look at the little legs all bent up. Y'all ain't even cut into that yet. You're having sandwiches? Is that the meat for the sandwiches? What? Or are you having sandwiches and a baby rotisserie?
Lot. Just sending me notes, that kind of thing. I just don't want to see him right now. I mean, if he shows up, I'll talk to him. Just don't invite him in.
I agree with Giles. You need to just try.
Even though he's already been invited in, but I guess on the off chance they do get a spell to work, then don't fucking invite him in.
Get to you. Angel's only doing this
Stressed.
to try to get you to do something stupid.
Yerp.
I swear, men can be such jerks sometimes, dead or alive.
He's also been invited into Willow's house too, though. And got a sketch of you fucking on the phone. What's your favorite scary movie?
Thanks for having me over, Buffy.
Was that her
Especially on
fish?
school night.
Every time
Look at all the
something like this
garlic
happens,
behind
my first instinct is
her.
still to run to Angel.
Oh,
I
boy.
can't believe it's the same person. He's completely different from the guy that I knew.
Well, sort of. Except
Except what?
you're still the only thing he thinks about.
True. There's a comical amount of
Something
garlic,
for
though.
you.
Suppose spoik.
Poor thing.
A cat.
She's an orphan. Her owner died.
Is that a puppy?
Without a fight.
Oh, my
Do you like
goodness.
I brought her specially for you.
They just talked about the puppy.
And I've named her Sunshine.
Please don't hurt Sunshine.
Open wide.
No, don't eat the puppy.
Come on, love. You need to eat something to keep your strength up.
Not a goddamn dog. I would like for that puppy to grow old and just become like Spike's friend or something. Sunshine. What a critter. You know, shit like that makes me sad too, because this is 1997. And that's 28 years ago now, 27 years ago, 28 years ago. So we just know, God, that's gross to say. So I just know that that dog's not even around. I didn't want to say it, but it was the only thing on my mind. It's terrible. Was that a cat? Oh my God. You got a bunch of science experiments, bro. Tarot cards.
Couple as new age paperweights last year.
Bro, that machine that they just use, you literally have like a receipt paper and you put the card on it and you like roll it over and it takes the imprint of the letters that's on it. And then that way that's on file for the company and they can make those payments. It was insane technology. We had to do it once working at a game store. This horrible fuck off company that rhymes with GameStop. And I had to do it once. I got one time. I don't know who does the transaction later, who makes the phone calls or enters in I think we just enter the information in the system or something like that down the line. I don't remember exactly how it works out, but a very weird thing, which nowadays, which obviously I'm not going to show you all, but cards don't have anything on them that's raised. So that machine is just kind of like obsolete. Now, the letters and stuff there are a little raised, a smidge, but like, yeah, it's barely raised compared to old credit cards and debit cards where it was like very visible on the front and it was raised a ton to still be able to use those machines. This you would barely know.
His soul.
You gonna try to give Angelica back his fucking soul? Ooh. Try to come in clutch. You're trying to make amends.
Like, I know you feel badly about what happened, and I just wanted to say, good. Keep it up.
Damn, bro. You just came over to lay in a jab.
I will.
Oh, wait. He misses you. He doesn't say anything to me, but I know he does. And I don't want him to be lonely.
Aw. What a
I don't
good
want
kid.
anyone
What a good kid.
Look, I just want to get inside, okay?
You don't understand, Joyce. I'll die without Buffy. She'll die without me.
Are you threatening her?
Please. Why is she doing this to me?
I'm calling the police now.
You got too many goddamn keys. You don't need all them keys. You got a shop key, probably a car key, a front door, and a back door. That's 4 keys. Put your house key on a... I separate my keys. Okay? I have all my keys on my key ring. The car hangs lower than the other ones. The house key is separated by other little membership cards, basically. They're not even active. There's a Toys R Us card on my keychain. Gotta be prepared. Especially, Joyce, you're a woman. You gotta know how to grab them things like a fucking, like Wolverine to stab somebody with. You should have your keys ready to go.
I've been able to sleep since...
Can't trust men out in these streets.
I need her. I know you understand.
What the fuck did he just say?
Just leave.
I've been able to sleep since the night we made love.
To her mother?
His verbis consensus recissus est.
Yeah, Rick kiss his ass.
Sorry, Angel.
You're not invited.
Gentle
Oh.
loss.
Hey, you hate from outside the club. You can't even get in.
Tells me you had a visit today. But she worries.
How's she able to get in?
She wants to know what you and the mean teacher talked about.
You know each other, don't you? As the orb is round in nature, as the earth is round in nature, and the heavens are round in nature, so is the soul. Return from whence you were banished, using this orb as your guide. Penetrate every ounce of the flesh, every sinew of the body, and every tissue of the heart. Make what lays before you more than the empty vessel that is animal, that is beast. Make it man as God created when he separated the filament? That's a little blurry. Of the heavens from the earth. Come forth now, return, as the orb burns. Let life burn. Ooh, that's romantic. I got a river flowing right into you. Floppy disk.
Angel, I've got good news.
I heard. You went shopping at the local boogity store.
This motherfucker's a treat, boy.
The Orb of Thessala. If memory serves, this is supposed to summon a person's soul from the ether. Store it until it can be transferred. You know what I hate most about these things?
She spent $12.88 on that motherfucker, bro.
One stone.
He's not aware of the floppy disk. He doesn't know about the technology.
The teacher makes 3.
I put my spoopy face on. Girl, where was you going? Ow, door's open.
Not good. I need to work up an appetite first.
Put your burners on. That is not the time to be fucking jogging. You need to be sprinting. If I got heels on, why is that door even locked? Why would it be locked from the inside? Yeah, damn. Oh, he ate that shit for real. That laugh.
Sorry, Jenny.
That's a good laugh.
That's where you get off.
Jenny! Oh, Rupert.
Oh, thank you. I got it.
You would have been proud of her, though. She totally kept her cool.
She said, because you're a library, I know you don't get much ass.
Stop.
So rude,
That
but
stuff
so
with
polite at the same time. Uh, I honestly wouldn't mind. I mean, I think Jenny's. I mean, I don't know. Dead. Fuck. The floppy disk, man. That's the biggest part of all this. I really think, I mean, if Giles and Mama Summers had a little, you know what I'm saying, they talked a little bit, you know, that'd be kind of cute.
The Latins and the...
You don't get to get out of this. You had sex with a boy you didn't even see fit to tell me you were dating.
I made a mistake.
This is such a...
Don't just say that to shut me up because I think you really did.
I know that. I can't tell you everything.
How about anything?
This is
Buffy,
such
you
a...
can shut me out of your life. I am pretty much used to that. But don't expect me to ever stop caring about you because it's never gonna happen.
Oh, it's
I
such a
love you
difficult
more than anything
thing.
in the world. That would be your cue to roll your eyes and tell me I'm grossing you out.
Nah.
You're not.
That's such a crucial... All of this right here. This is... We're going to bring up a very big talking point here in a moment. Oof.
Oh, well. I guess that was the talk.
Yes and no.
So how'd it go?
I don't know. It was my first.
Man, that there is tough because depending on the age you watch this, like you'll take those viewpoints very, very, very differently. And depending on, I guess, age, sex, all of it, like you could pick a side there, or maybe you're in the same boat as me and you can see right down the middle. Because with Buffy, it's okay. We'll start with her point of view because she's the one we can relate to the most, right? She is. We've all been through high school. Majority of the people I think that watch this channel are still young. We're all relatively fuck. Maybe I'm the old head. We're all relatively. High school wasn't that long ago, even though it kind of was, but it wasn't. I see my demographics. I know who watches this stuff. If we look at Buffy, it's more difficult for her because it's a vampire and it's a whole supernatural situation. So we can easily take Buffy's side because she can't tell her mom that this guy's a vampire and this is why all this stuff happened before that. He had a soul, etc., etc. She can't give her all the exposition and all the lore because she doesn't want to put her mom in danger and have her mom know, add a layer of worry at night thinking about Buffy and what she's doing fighting the vampires. I get that. Let's remove that from the equation. Let's just say this is just a normal kid that went through all this stuff. Yes, Buffy didn't tell her mother about her first time. Nor does she have to. You don't have to. It's not really their business. At a young age like that, so young, you could see, depending on the relationship with your parent, maybe, but you don't have to give that information. There are some circumstances where that'll not be the fact, but that for the most part, you don't have to. I don't think to this day, I think my mom knows who I lost my virginity to, but there's no details, you know? It came up in conversation when I was an adult, way after the fact. I think she probably knew, but it's nothing we really talked about. We had the talk when I was a lot younger, but like, I already knew everything before when she had the talk with me. Like, I knew everything. So our talk was very short, very bing bam boop. So, but if we look at it from Joyce's perspective, this is your underage child who just had sex with a man who has the appearance of being in college or working as a manager at a used car dealership, right? This is a guy who looks like a PE teacher at a high school. You know? Somebody who may have already had a divorce or a kid. Yes, you want to know. Asking if it was your first is a little out of pocket. Like, is this the first? Should I be worried about you sleeping around? Do you need to have... I think Joyce maybe asked that. One, you could ask that question if your child is as close to you as it would be a friend. But still, it crosses some boundaries. I think it's more of like, are you going around sleeping with people? Because if so, we need to have a bigger conversation about how you should respect yourself and how you should take care of yourself and make sure you're using protection. I want to make sure of those things. I don't care about your numbers. I don't care about this. I just want to make sure that you are protecting yourself so you don't end up in a situation you don't want. Maybe that's the viewpoint she's coming at with it. I can't say either way. I think for Joyce, with your child being so young and this man who's, again, older and it's a little creepy, there's just cause for concern. Asking if you're protecting yourself is 100% a question that she can ask. Any parent could ask you. If you are somebody who is younger and your parent ever asked that question, it's not something to be embarrassed about or to take offense to. It's more of just a generalized, it's almost as if asking, are you aware of the safety measures you can take in this? Are you protecting yourself? Sure, it could come off, and most of the times it probably is like, are you protecting yourself? Because you should be doing it. Sometimes it is them telling you how you should go about dealing with your life and your sexual relationships. But some of it is a generalized, are you using protection? Do you know how to use protection? Are you aware of these methods? This, that, and the other. Do you need to be on medication? Do you need to buy this stuff? Do you need to have somebody make sure he has this stuff? Make sure you have condoms, he has condoms. Do you want to talk about birth control? Get into those actual conversations. And I don't think it's a level to be embarrassed about. It's a real human conversation. We had sex ed when I was in middle school, conversations in high school, college. We had a whole like a orientation thing where we talked about how at our health services, free condoms and stuff of that nature was available if the students needed it. My brothers gave me condoms that they picked up from a hospital. Like they went and you can get them for free. Went and got these things for me. You can go to over the counter and you can literally ask, and for the most part, they will give you free contraceptives. Or you can go to the aisle and buy it. There's nothing embarrassing about buying something like that. So I think Joyce is coming at it as a concerned mother. As a teenage version of Buffy, of course, you're going to be just kind of embarrassed, or maybe you don't want to have the conversation because there are bigger things happening with the supernatural element, et cetera, et cetera. Some of them, I am kind of repeating myself here because I'm trying to remember what I've already said and haven't said. But it's just a really good conversation between mother and daughter. It's a good conversation between mother and son, son and father, son and mother. All the combinations there I'm missing. But yeah, I don't know. It is just a catch-22 because I want to go back. I feel like there was a couple things they said here. Like she said that she was young and she made a mistake. Yes, that's going to happen. That's just human. She said, I don't have to tell you everything, and you don't. I think Joyce is just looking for a better relationship with her daughter overall. The moral of the story, the life factor of it is, for those that have a healthy relationship with your parents or don't have a healthy relationship, you don't have to tell them everything, but also don't be embarrassed to have those conversations. I think that's the key element of it. Me and my mother have talked about literally everything under the sun. Now that I'm much older, we joke about things, and it's a much easier conversation compared to when I was a teenager and in my early 20s, where it's like, man, I really don't want to talk to you about this stuff. Like, it's a little weird. Now it's just like open flow conversations and jokes and stuff. Moral of the story, use protection. Protect yourself, because it's not necessarily even about pregnancy. You don't know what other people have. No matter how charming or sweet or lovely this person is or attractive, you don't know who they've been with or what they're carrying. Get tested. If you are somebody who's not in a stable relationship, make sure you don't have these things. If you do test positive for something, let people you know before you engage in any sort of interaction. Let them know. If you are somebody who has more serious ailments, let people know before you get involved with them. You don't want to throw that on somebody before anything happens down the line or if they catch it, etc. That's just what it is. Protect yourself. Use protection. All the good stuff. Or don't. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. There's a good message in there. It's very not put together because it's on the fly, but that was the conversational talking point. You can understand both sides of it. People who are older may side more with Joyce. People who are younger may side more with Buffy. I'm right there in the middle on both sides of it. It's a good talking point. It's not something we talk about a whole lot on the channel. It's more of like, hey, be yourself, do this, drink water, don't blah, 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 blah. But sexual health is health. And that's nothing we should be ashamed to talk about at any point. Just saying. Look, this man all fucking. Look, he done thought he'd coming home to some
Hello?
tenderness. Hey,
Jenny?
oh God, Jenny. Real quick, let me tell y'all something. How happy he was getting that rose. If you are man or woman, right? If you're involved with a man, get him some flowers. Guys get their girls flowers all the time. Women get their girls flowers all the time. It happens. It's a common practice. It's almost expected for the most part. Everybody should get everybody flowers. It's a beautiful gesture. But I think it's something men don't get a whole lot of flowers. Get them flowers. Get your dad flowers. Get your mom flowers. But like get somebody special in your life flowers. I made the comment at work once that I've never received flowers. And I came into the office and my desk partner had gotten me flowers for my birthday. And it was so beautiful. And of all the things I came into the office and got, that was like leaps and bounds above anything I could have ever asked for. Because it kind of is expensive now, but it's a very thoughtful gesture. Shit's on ice, bro, with a little letter tab for you. Mm-hmm. It's going to be her corpse. Oh, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. And I don't like it. This man is fucking. Oh. He just outside the house lurking, bro. He's doing the same shit he did to Drew. I mean, Jenny's not the most important part of the picture, but if you start down the bottom of the pole, man, then she knows too they didn't end on good terms. Oh, Buff. Willow. Hey, people don't have these type of curtains no more, man. I'm sorry, I had to say something to get myself away from the sadness. You got some fucking fire, boy. He left and came back to another drawing. Motherfucker, I had Klaus Michelson, bro. Modern day artist. Nah, y'all a day late and $1 short.
Giles? Only leave us with one incredibly brassed off Slayer. Don't worry, roller boy.
Like, you're going above and beyond. You're just going to piss her off even more. Spike ain't wrong, dude.
I've got everything under control.
Whoa, Molotov cocktail. Y'all better get Sunshine away from this place. You're getting shot, motherfucker. Damn, bro. Giles walking in here like Johnny McFucking Badass. Baseball bat on fire. Damn.
Jeez, whatever happened to wood stakes? You've had your fun. But you know what it's time for now?
There you go, Buffy. Oh my God, saving the day. My fun. Kick. Punch. Uh-oh. Fight on the catwalk. Scaffolding. You gonna ring his ass around. Oh, fuck, boy. I love her fighting stance. She's so serious.
Gonna let your old man just burn?
Gotta give him credit, bro. He is smart. Not gonna burn down the warehouse. It was a cool little holding space for everybody. Damn, don't you ever. Yeah.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
He deserved that. Can't lose you, man.
You can't leave me.
You can't. Oh,
I can't do this alone.
oh, the dubbed in audio. Oh, we're gonna cut away from that. Oh, you could have had such a good, tender, heartfelt fucking moment right there. Ugh.
Sometimes.
Sorry. Sorry I couldn't kill him for you. For her. When I had the chance. I wasn't ready.
How old was she? Damn.
But
Oh, Willow.
I think I finally am.
Hi. Principal Snyder asked me to fill in for Miss Calendar until the new computer science teacher arrives. So I'm just gonna stick to the lesson plan she left.
Does that get you an automatic A?
I can't hold on to the past anymore. Angel is gone. Nothing's ever gonna bring him back.
The floppy disk, dude. Oh, nothing's ever gonna bring him back, and she knocks the floppy disk onto the fucking. Wow. Season 2, episode 17 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Angel steps up his torment of Buffy and her friends as Jenny searches for a way to restore his soul. This came out February 24th, 1998, with a 9.3 out of 10 rating for Buffy. In what marks the end of Miss Calendar here. Man, you really hate to even see any of that. Click on trivia. In an interview with BBC, Giles, the guy that plays Giles, Anthony Head, says this is his favorite episode because it was beautifully shot and a beautifully written one. Huge fan of the series, singer Ed Sheeran sampled the track Remembering Jenny in his song A Fire Love. This episode inspired the song. When we learn that Willow's father's name is Ira and is quite strictly Jewish, we also learn that she is the only girl in her family. In the American version, Angelus incorrectly says the sign on the front of the school. In the Italian version, he says it correctly. Interesting. The Faster Pussycat Kill Kill refers to the title of a 1965 film. During the scene when Buffy and Giles, not Stiles Stilinski, are standing beside Jenny Calendar's grave, the voice singing the melody is that of Anthony Head. The song is called Remembering Jenny. Holy shit. In the scene where Buffy and Willow receive the news of Jenny's death from Giles, the crew hooked up the phone so the actors could actually talk. There's a lot of debate on how Jenny Calendar should die. Josh Whedon vetoed the idea of her being bitten because he wanted to make absolutely sure there was no chance at all of her coming back as a vampire. When the decision was made to have Angela snap her neck, there was more debate. This time as to whether or not Angela should be wearing his human or vampire face when he does it. It was eventually decided that he should be full vampire mode. Whedon thought that if he did it with a human face, it'd be too disturbing, and the audience would not want to see this person as someone Buffy could still love. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Ooh, the original decision was Angel was supposed to kill Oz, but it was changed to Jenny. Oh, shit. That'd have been crazy, dude. Jenny's death serves a notice to the fans. First, that no one is safe. Death is scary and real. And second, that Angel is not just a little evil. He's not grouchy. He's truly evil, and Buffy needs to address the situation. The series creator also jokes it's a message to the actors, be very good or I'll kill you. Sounds like a power-hungry little shit, if you ask me. You know, I've heard about that, actually. Joyce drops oranges when Angel is harassing her outside her home. Oranges are a powerful symbol in The Godfather, foreshadowing tragedy when they appear before a character's death. The occurrence of this episode is homage to it, with Jenny Calendar die shortly afterwards. The orange motif has been included in various other films and TV shows, including Point Break, American Beauty, Requiem for a Dream, Zoolander, and The Sopranos. Oof. The Latin that they spoke was translated to, with these words, the consent was terminated. Damn, bro. That's actually pretty powerful. There is stuff on the wall saying to back up your files in Jenny's office, which is pretty funny because The floppy disk. There's no way to bring him back, and the floppy disk that she saved and printed just fell onto the floor, etc., etc. I mean, that's a damn good episode. I mean, it's pretty fucking phenomenal. I don't know if it's my favorite one of the season, but it's really good and it's very tragic and uh, it's heartbreaking because Jenny was just becoming a more popular character, and her and Giles were starting to blossom, and it's a lot of emphasis on he misses you and forgiveness happening, and then they want Angel to be a big bad villain and they want to kill him, and I think that's the way to do it. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it. I think if you want to take out a character, you take out a character. And you have, like you said, you have to let the audience know what's going on. Like, no one is safe. People are going to die. Don't get too attached. That's one of the main reasons a lot of people love Game of Thrones is because people died left and right. Every time we thought somebody, like, this is our main guy, like, they died. And it keeps you on your toes. It's just tragic. Jenny was trying to make amends. She almost got his soul back, and too little, too late. Very sad. Almost had some tears, especially with Willow's reaction to it. Her having to step up and be a substitute teacher, not getting paid for it. You know, typical stuff around here. But it's just, I don't know. It sucks for Giles. He has to go back to that apartment. Like, Angel took the time to set all that stuff up and carry her up the steps and prop her up. And he really thought for a minute he's about to go hang out with somebody he loves, who just said that she was in love with him. So you have to feel for Giles, and Buffy punching him in the face and saying, I can't lose you too. I can't. It's like her father. Pain, man. It's all pain. I don't want to drag this out too long and talk too much about it because I feel like I'll start running in circles like my rant earlier, but this episode was called Passion. Episode 17. Episode 18 is called Killed by Death. I feel like we're going to veer off for a minute, but that's okay. I'll see you tomorrow for that. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.